With the release of Bonelab, you can now import nearly any FBX humanoid model that includes VRChat avatars. I'm going to show you how to get that VRChat Unity package or FBX model into Bonelab, and I'm going to show you some of the issues I ran into following other guides. The first thing we're going to need is Git, and then we need unityhub specifically. Once you have unityhub downloaded and signed in, you can then open up a browser and paste this link. Install as seen. Check only the shown boxes. If you have issues with this, you can download it directly from their website and use the install editor button. You can now select New Project. Create a new 3D URP project for your mod. Now we need to install the required packages. Open up Window and then Package Manager. You should see a plus button. Click Add from Git URL. This is the section you're going to need the Git program installed from earlier, or otherwise this won't work. Also, these links are very specific. You can't have any spaces before or after. Once they're all installed, you should see those top 3 packages, and all the links for those packages and everything I've mentioned prior are in the description below. Once those are all installed, select Stress Level 0, Void Tools, and validate the project settings. In the validation window, click Fix All. The next step, we're going to import the avatar, either the FBX or Unity package. The avatar needs to already be rigged with bones. If not, you can use a website called Maximo to auto-rig the avatar for you. When importing a VRChat Unity package, make sure you only select the FBX, textures, and meshes. Do not select any of the other items in the package. Now that the FBX is imported, click it, look at the inspector, go to the Materials tab, and change location to Use External Materials Legacy. Hit Apply. Now drag your FBX up into the hierarchy of the scenes, then click on the root icon of the avatar to open the scene. Click on Add Component in the inspector, then add the avatar component. If bones are missing, click on the FBX, then click the Rig tab, then click Configure. Scroll down and add the missing bones. Avatar is looking pink, white, or transparent. Click on the item in the scene hierarchy that has the materials attached to it. Look over at the Inspector tab, and then click on the shader drop-down for each material and change it to Universal Render Pipeline Unlit. You then need to drag each texture into the base map slot or the corresponding slot for that texture. Select the root of the avatar in the scene hierarchy, click Edit Body, Edit Soft Body, then you can start to manipulate the mesh to conform to the body. The green nodes are the ones that are attached to soft body, which would display jiggle physics. Try and line up everything as best you can, as this will affect how you get stuck to walls and climb through the environments. There's also cubes to adjust that represent different sections of the body. Just align them according to their names. Next, we're going to make sure our eyes are working. Look at where it says Eye Center Override. If you don't have eyes already, it would show up as green dots in front of the avatar. You can add an empty game object to the root of the avatar prefab. Then position that empty game object at the front of the model's face in between its eyes. Once you've done that, you just need to return back to the Eye Center Override and select the empty game object. I named mine Eyes. Now that you've selected it, you'll see the 2 green dots pop up in front, and you can adjust the eye offset if needed. If your eye offset is wrong, you could have clipping from hair or accessories. If you resized or moved your avatar, go back to Transform Position and make sure it's all zeros. Now we're going to export the avatar. Select Stress Level 0, Void Tools, Asset Warehouse. If the Asset Warehouse is not visible, then select the palette. If you have no palette, hit Create Palette. Name everything as you like, then hit Create. Select the palette in the Asset Warehouse. Click Add Crate in the Palettes Inspector. Now we're going to need a prefab for the avatar reference slot. Drag the root of the model into Assets and select Original Prefab. Then drag that prefab into the avatar reference slot. Select the avatar crate type from the drop-down menu, provide a crate title, and then hit Create. Select the added avatar in the Asset Warehouse and click Generate Packed Assets to create a rough preview of the model. Pack the palette into a mod using the Pack Palette Name button in the Asset Warehouse. In the File Explorer window that pops up, copy the mod folder created into the mod folder of Bonelab. Load the game, go to the avatar machine, select your avatar. You are done. And I'm going to show a little bit of footage of me using the avatar in game, and that's it. Like and subscribe. Y'all have a great one.